What's up, you guys? Yes, I am back at it filming a video because content. Anyway, I had this story and I had posted a story like this to my old channel, but I was so ugly in the video. I mean, I'm so ugly, but like that video was worse. So it was like, your girl needs to post another video. I am so sorry if you can hear my family. They're pretty loud. It's a story. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of funny. It's kind of offensive. But I was like, hey, maybe you guys will get a good laugh out of my misery. So I was like, yeah, I need to tell this story. It all started in my old school. I used to live in Puerto Rico. So the schools over there aren't the best, but aren't the worst. I mean, they're kind of good. They're not, prestigious schools. But I was in a private school. And lunch over there is totally different. Lunch over there is basically the person comes in like on the door and asks to your room, hey, how many of you guys are gonna eat lunch? And then you raise your hand, they count, and then they make lunch for those specific people because lunch over there is free. So I don't like hamburgers. I don't like a lot of food. It's not like, oh, I'm vegan or something. It's just I don't like hamburgers. I'm a big girl. I am not like obese, but I am a big girl. So I had this teacher and she was like not old, but she wasn't young, and she was like 30 something years, and she would like go to school with like skinny jeans and like cheetah print underwear and then like a shirt over it that you could see the underwear. It was like she was very extra. So we were like taking class and everything, and she kind of hated me because I was pretty good in English, and like over there not a lot of people speak English very well. So she was kind of mad at me all the time because I always was correcting her like, nope, you can't put an M there. No, that's not how you write it. No, that's not how you say it. So she was pretty pissed at me all the time. She kind of hated me. So one day the lady comes in and she goes like, hey, how many of you are gonna eat? And everybody's like, what are you gonna serve this today? And they go, hamburgers. I kid you not, I don't put my hand up because I don't like hamburgers, like I said previously in the video. And this teacher stares at me blank in the eye and goes, why aren't you raising your hand? And I was like, because I don't want to eat. And she goes like, are you sure? And I was like, I don't want to eat. After that, the person goes like, how many of you are going to eat 2 hamburgers? And the teacher again stares blankly at me and goes, you should raise your hand. And I was like, why would I raise my hand if I'm not going to eat hamburgers? If I'm not going to eat 1, how am I going to eat 2? She goes like, well, you're a big girl, you know. This teacher literally called me out because of my weight, that I was going to eat 2 hamburgers because of my weight. I looked at her and I was like, did you just call me fat? She goes, no. Why would you think that? I was like, you're stereotyping because I'm a big girl. I eat 2 hamburgers. But I just told you like 3 minutes ago that I don't eat hamburgers and I don't want to eat. And she just stared and then goes, okay, everybody, let's go back to class. I can't believe that a person as professional as a teacher would put a student in that awkward position, because that's like being called out in the middle of the classroom and saying, no, you can't fit in that chair because you're fat. And then it's not just that, it's like every time I would like go to get a dress, like there was this other time with the same teacher, we were getting dress done because we had like an activity in school. We had to get like a gown and everything was going to be so cute. I went to put this dress on and she goes, I don't think that's going to fit you. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is made for me. Like, it was made to my measurements. She goes, no. It's going to fit you. It's just not going to look good. I'm like, what do you mean? Again, I don't expect a teacher to tell me things like this. She goes, well, these dresses are made for skinny girls, and like, you're a big girl. Big girl. Like, I'm not ashamed of my weight. I'm not ashamed. I mean, I would love to lose weight, but you don't have to call me out in front of everybody, tell me that I'm not going to look good in a dress because you think in your small little brain that I'm not going to look good. I rock that dress. And if I can find pictures, I'm going to put it here, right there. I don't know. So I, of course, being a snitch that I am, not kidding, I'm not a snitch, but like, you know, it's a teacher. I go up to the principal and I'm like, hey, this and this happened. Like, what are we gonna do about the situation? Because I ain't about to be in this class with this lady calling me fat all the time. And she goes, well, she didn't actually call you fat. And I was like, what do you mean? She was insinuating. She said, I can insinuate to a lot of things. That doesn't mean I'm calling you fat. So she is a big lady, like a really big lady, my principal. So I was like, so you're telling me that if I go up to you and I say, hey, you know those shoes, they're gonna break because you're a big girl and, you know, you shouldn't use those shoes. You're not gonna feel bad? She goes, yeah, that's not the point. And I was like, pretty much the point. And she goes, I'll talk to her. And I was like, next year, the teacher was not there. And I'm not saying that I like getting people like fired or left out of a job, but it's just like, you as a teacher, as an educator, as a person that people look up to, you shouldn't be fat shaming. That's what she was doing. And she apologized and I accepted and I forgave her. But it's something that's kind of funny because what the fuck? You're a teacher. But anyway, pretty much that was the whole story. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be interesting, but I mean, that's the story. My teacher called me fat. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you want videos. If you have a suggestion, you should totally comment that, or you have to see my ugly face. I love you guys. Hit like if you want more videos, and yeah.